Hey everyone, I am Nate and welcome to Hyper. In today's video, we are going to be having a look at the top 10 most influential video games of the last decade. In at number 10 is VRChat. This is interesting. VRChat is a free-to-play online virtual reality social platform where people can hang out and interact in 3D models. It probably started off with intentions of being innovative and creative, but really just ended up becoming a chaotic mess of meme culture reflecting the nature of the online space in 2017. To be fair, modeling a game entirely on internet culture and giving players total control of the narrative could have only ended up the way it did. In at number 9 is Destiny. This game really cemented the fact that expansions and DLC really can be everything. During its launch back in 2014, Destiny was met with criticism for game performance, voice acting, plot, and leveling system. It seemed that Destiny was a step in the wrong direction as Bungie had such an immense success with its Halo franchise already. Fast forward 1 year to the Taken King expansion and its series representation was revived, problems were fixed, and players' interest was back. If only Bungie had launched initially with the Taken King version that everyone loved. In at number 8 is Horizon Zero Dawn. Set in a world overrun by machines, Horizon Zero Dawn is an action game that follows Hunter Aloy while she explores and inevitably saves the world from disaster. It is a stunning game and encourages you to seek out pieces of hidden lore and mysteries that are scattered around the open world. Launching just 3 days before Breath of the Wild back in 2017, it's hard to not draw similarities between the two games. But seeing as it didn't have the existing world of knowledge that Zelda did, Horizon was received exceptionally well and became one of the hottest games for the PlayStation 4. In at number 7 is Overwatch. If you like multiplayer shooters with vibrant and quirky characters and settings, check out Overwatch from Blizzard Entertainment. For a game that has no set campaign and is online multiplayer only, Overwatch draws a lot of its lore from its wider universe spanning comics, short stories, and animations. Since its release in 2016, Overwatch regularly introduces new game modes, characters with unique abilities, and sometimes totally reworks of existing elements free of charge to owners of the base game. Overwatch has been able to work this way for years thanks to microtransactions such as limited time skins, esports merch, and loot boxes. In at number 6 is Portal 2. Humor, puzzles, lasers, and sassy violent robots. Like the first game, the main focus is on solving puzzles using a gun that shoots 2 linking portals so you can escape from Aperture Science's debilitating testing facility, run by a sadistic robot. But it's different from the first Portal game because in Portal 2, there are 2 robots. Innovative. This game makes the list for its seamless blend of puzzle, adventure, and comedy, proving that a successful game doesn't need to have a massive world to be a massive hit, and takes the cake for the funniest game of the past decade. In at number 5 is Pokemon Go. There probably aren't many people in the world that haven't heard of this one, as Pokemon Go evolved into a global cultural phenomena. The best thing about it though, it is such a simple game. Well, at least visually. Utilizing augmented reality and the on-the-go freedom of mobile devices, Pokemon Go was a game that pushed people to go outside. I know, shocking, right? There are videos online of people swarming areas in the hopes of catching an elusive or rare Pokemon. Even after being out for a few years, Pokemon Go still remains one of the most successful mobile games to date and proved that AR can be used both simply and effectively. In at number 4 is Minecraft. Creeping in next, we have Minecraft. Starting off publicly in an early access version, players paid to play the game while it was still in beta development. A move that has since been adopted across the industry as a way to fund, develop, and test projects. Developed in May 2009 and fully released November 2011, Minecraft was an instant success as it hit hard with such a wide audience. From builders to explorers, fighters, and modders, Minecraft was everywhere and still is a decade later. Not bad for a game where all you do is mine and craft. In at number 3 is, of course, Fortnite. Look how happy I am. Fortnite was and still is one of the most played and talked about games ever and became a worldwide phenomenon. So much so that there were even news reports on Fortnite being an addiction. The concept of a battle royale style game was done previously in other games, but Fortnite was the game that made it massive. Fortnite also really sold the concept of battle or season passes, reportedly earning $3 billion back in 2018. That's a busload of money for a free game. Since introducing this concept, so many other games have adopted this form of seasonal engagement with time-limited cosmetics and items. In at number 2 is The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Link, Zelda, and all the big baddies that come along with it aren't anything new, but the way Breath of the Wild reinvented the Zelda franchise was. This was a game changer for Nintendo, proving that they had what it takes to create an engaging and modern open world game, switching up the way they dealt with games. Get it? Nintendo Switch. Players were free to explore a massive and beautifully designed world any way they wanted, at their own pace, and in almost any order. Launching alongside the Nintendo Switch back in 2017 really cemented it in people's minds that Breath of the Wild was Nintendo's flagship pride and joy too. Now all we have to do is hold our breaths for a while for Breath of the Wild 2. In at number 1 is, of course, League of Legends. Growing into one of the biggest esports games in the world since its launch in 2009, League of Legends, or LoL for short, has become a monolith of success for publisher Riot Games. A huge contributor to the success of LoL is the way community feedback and initiative is not only received, but also has been applied directly into the game, like detailed match stats and regional broadcasts. League's success has even branched into music, animation, and spin-offs. League of Legends is no laugh out loud matter. Did you enjoy the video? If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and check out these other videos over here. I'm Nate, this is HypeHub, and we'll see you all next time.